Umaira, have everybody joined? I think we can start. We are already running short of time. Umaira, are you there?
Good morning, sister. I think she's not here, sister. I'll inform her, sister.
Yes, I think the other chief guest has arrived now. If she's come, then
Yes,
we can
sister.
start.
Okay, sister.
Emima, we can start, Emima. Let others join us, Pa.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Every memory we shared as Holy Crossians never fades. It is the treasure like sunshine and warmth in our lives. Like a cool breeze on a humid day. We do not remember days, we remember moments. We all are gathered here to create one such moment. Very good and warm morning to everyone. On behalf of our college, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you for this General Alumni Meet 2020. Give thanks to the Almighty. The Lord in His benevolence has gifted us this wonderful day. Let us invoke God's blessings through prayer. I would like to invite Ms. Regina Mary, Assistant Professor of Audiology, to lead us in prayer.
Just a woman. Help me believe in what I could be and all that I am. Show me the stairway I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone. today. Show me the way, one day at a time.
Prayer. Heavenly Father, we praise you and thank you for this blessed morning. Thank you for filling us with your presence right now. We praise you for your miraculous blessings that you have showered upon us. Lord, we specially pray for this gathering of alumni. Dear Lord, guide us and help us to make a success. Lord, we specially pray for our chief guest. Bless her with your abundant grace. Lord, shower your enormous blessings upon our principal, secretary, head of the departments, and staffs who contributed a great initiation and in-session work. Lord, do bless our purpose of gathering. Almighty Lord, bless our special invitee who traveled all the way for their presence and willingness. Precious Lord, bless our entire team with the grace and fruits of Holy Spirit. All this we ask in the precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcoming heart is the parent of all virtues, as it is the sign of noble souls. I would like to invite Ms. Joan Jayashree, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, to accord the words of welcome to the gathering.
Your alma mater is like a mother, patiently accepts all your hoots, but proudly boasts your achievement to the world. No wonder our alma mater is called our second home. A warm good morning to one and all who have joined this virtual alumni meet of Holy Cross College, Trichy for the academic year 2020 to 21. I'm extremely honored to have the opportunity of welcoming you all on this special day of homecoming. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our honorable chief guest of the day, Ms. Neela Gangadharan, IAS, retired, and Madam did her undergraduate and post-graduation in economics from Holy Cross College, Trichy, and was a university rank holder in both her BA and MA. She has also worked for 2 years as lecturer in Holy Cross College, Trichy. She joined the Indian Administrative Service in 1975 and was allotted to the Kerala cadre. She held several senior positions in the government of Kerala, including Agriculture Production Commissioner, Home Secretary, and Chief Secretary. In the Government of India, she served as Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and Minister in the Indian Embassy in Rome. Later, she served as Union Secretary, first in the Department of Justice and then in the Ministry of Women and Child Development. She has also served in the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations in Rome at the Director 1 level for 5 years. Post-retirement, she was the first chairperson of the Commission for Protection of Child Rights in Kerala. She is currently a member of the Administrative Reforms Commission of Kerala. She lives in Chennai with her husband, Sri Rudra Gangadharan, also a former civil servant. With a sense of pride, I warmly welcome you to this alumni meet, madam. Welcome, madam. Indeed, we are honored to have such an eminent personality amidst us. On a note of appreciation, I'm overwhelmed to welcome our special invitee, Dr. K. Sudarkodi, Principal, Government Arts and Science College, Dr. Radhakrishnan Nagar, Chennai. She has vast teaching experience in UG, PG, MPhil, and PhD levels, counting to 25, 20, 15, and 6 years respectively. She is a member of the PG Board of Studies in Economics, Government Arts College for Men, Nandanam, Chennai, an executive committee member and life member of the Indian Economic Association and an editorial board member of EduVenture Research Journal. She has completed a minor research project titled The Distressing Effects of Environmental Degradation, a case study of Chennai city. She has guided 15 MPhil students and was the convener of various events, namely the International Seminar on Leading Socio-Economic Issues in the Making of New India, Challenges, Ways and Means, and the National Seminar on Sustainable Consumption and various workshops. She was the organizing committee member of both the International Seminar on Energy Security, Climate Change and Sustainability, New Challenges and Alternatives, which was held in Presidency College, Chennai, and the Indian Economic Association 96th Annual Conference for Cultural Events. She has worked for more than 20 years in Queen Mary's College, Chennai, as Associate Professor and Head of the Department of Economics and the Controller of Examinations. She has the Best Teacher Award and Dr. Kalam Dream Star Award to her credit. She is a proud alumna of Holy Cross College, Trichy, from the Department of Economics. I welcome you with happiness from the bottom of my heart, madam. Welcome, madam. I am honored to welcome Reverend Sister Dr. Niranjana Antoniswamy, Secretary, Holy Cross College, Trichy, who always creates opportunities for the staff members and the students to enhance their knowledge and stand it to the next level. With a blissful feeling, I welcome Reverend Sister Dr. Christina Bridget, our beloved principal, Holy Cross College, Trichy, who is the guiding force in all our activities, an able administrator who has a strong sense of responsibility in her critical administrative work and who, with a personal involvement, creates a positive change in the students as well as in the staff members. She always has a solid plan, vision for the future to increase efficiency, leading and guiding the students and all the faculty members through the path of decorum, innovation, and perfection. I welcome you, dear sister. It's my privilege to welcome the vice principals, deans, heads of various departments, and the esteemed professors of various departments of Holy Cross College, Trichy, and other institutions who have joined this virtual meet. Welcome, dear professors. I also welcome the administrative staff of Holy Cross College, Trichy, and other institutions who are alumni of this esteemed institution. Welcome, one and all. With a bubbly note, I welcome the current captain of the alumniship of HCC Trichy, Dr. A.K. Umera Begum, alumni coordinator, Holy Cross College Trichy, who's always meticulous in planning and organizing events for the College Alumni Association. Welcome, ma'am. I welcome all the core members and staff in charges from various departments of the Alumni Association who are behind organizing this ceremony with a gratified note. I welcome the technical team members who are behind this wonderful virtual organization with a dignified note. Last but not the least, I can sense chirpy smiles and twinkling eyes, and they are the sole purpose of the celebration. With joyful note and cheerful heart, I welcome all the alumni participants of today's virtual meet, without whom this meet would be meaningless. Welcome, dear alumni. I think the success of any institution can be measured by the contribution the alumni make to our national life, says John F. Kennedy. With this note to ponder on, once again, I extend my genial welcome to everyone who have graced this virtual meet with their presence. Welcome, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words of welcome. Collective work is the secret behind the progress that Holy Cross has seen. Now I request Dr. A.K. Umera Begum, Alumni Coordinator, to read the minutes.
Thank you, Emima. The consolidated report of the activities of the Alumni Association for the year 2020-2021 from January to December 12, 2020. The pandemic in no way impeded the activities of the Alumni Association of our college, and it continued with its activities for the year 2020-21 under the able guidance of our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Christina Bridget, and the support of its committee members. The members of the core committee are Dr. Sister Christina Bridget, Principal, the President, Dr. Umera Begum, Assistant Professor of Biochemistry, the Coordinator, Dr. Mary Sandra Quintal, Assistant Professor of English, Dr. Rexlin J. Kumari, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Dr. Amala Infant Joyce, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Dr. Teresa Rossetti, Assistant Professor of History, Dr. Rajati Motilal, Assistant Professor of Zoology, and Ms. Cheryl Antoinette Dominal, Assistant Professor of English. The staff representatives met via virtual platform to discuss the activities, and the following resolutions were made: to strengthen and update the department alumni database, to organize alumni reunions in all the departments as a measure to strengthen the association between the alumni and the institution, to conduct the annual alumni meet on 12th December 2020, to release the 14th volume of the Alumni Association newsletter In Touch, to upload the soft copies of the newsletters in the college website, to identify alumni who are entrepreneurs and who can act as mentors and investors for our student startups by linking them with our college institution and innovation cell. The marital counseling sessions were organized for all the final year UG students on 3rd and 4th of March 2020. Dr. Rebecca Vedamanikam, Director of Selection, Hagai Institute, Healer Ms. S. Irfana Farveen, acupuncturist, and Dr. G. Matilda Bhuvaneshwari, Assistant Professor and Head, Social Work, Kaveri College for Women, Trichy, acted as the resource persons. The Human Resource Department, which functions along with Alumni Association, organized 30 hours vocational education training program twice in a year. More than 50 alumni from English, Visual Communication, Chemistry, BCA, Commerce, Physics, Rehabilitation Science, Maths, Business Administration, Economics, Social Work, and Biochemistry were invited as trainers for various entrepreneurial skills-based courses like embroidery, jewelry making, etc. The exemplary achievements of our alumni were appreciated by displaying those details in our college website as well as including it in our newsletter In Touch. The Holy Cross Alumni Association Singapore chapter had its first annual general meeting on 29th November 2020 through virtual platform. Reverend Sister Dr. Christina Bridget, Principal Holy Cross College, acted as the chief guest, and Dr. Umaira Begum, Coordinator, Alumni Association Holy Cross College, was the special invitee. Before I conclude, I would like to place on record my sincere gratitude to the Lord Almighty, our management, principal, my fellow teachers, and most of all, our alumni for the unstinting support in making all this possible. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We are delighted to release our newsletter In Touch, which is packed with full of interesting articles, features, and exciting news of fellow Holy Crossians. A huge thank you to our staff team, Dr. Rajati, Ms. Cheryl, and Ms. Kannammal for their contributions. Ms. Cheryl, kindly take over.
A pleasant morning, dear Holy Crossians. Connecting to one's alma mater is always a great feeling, and our college shares the sentiment by holding an annual general alumni meeting on the second Saturday of December. In Touch, the alumni newsletter, released every year since 2008, is believed to make the thoughts and actions of every Holy Crossian enriched by reflecting and recollecting the rich heritage of Holy Cross College. Through the newsletter, every alumna comes to understand the events of the college and the achievements of the alumni, students, and the staff of the college. Surprisingly, 2020 has been a year of unparalleled uncertainty. But at Holy Cross, with God's grace, strength, and guidance, the impossible turns to say, I am possible. Thanks to the digital platform that has made it possible for us to meet virtually today. The spirit of rejuvenation is the mainspring of one's life and joy. The editorial board and the technical team joined hands in bringing out this beautiful video presentation, In Touch, Volume 14, December 2020. It will be a treat to your eyes and, as always, close to your heart. Though not touched by hand this time, it will touch your hearts. On behalf of the Alumni Association of Holy Cross College, I'm happy to announce that In Touch Volume 14 is released on air this year. Thank you.
A big thank you to the entire team for this virtual treat. We feel proud to be a Holy Crossian. A leader is one who lights the path to the impossible and takes those who follow to great heights. We cordially invite our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Christina Bridget, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. It's indeed a great pleasure to see you all through this. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sister.
We can hear you, sister.
So very happy. We are very happy to see you all through.
Sister, but we can't see you, sister.
1 minute now. Can you see me now?
No, sister.
No,
we
sister.
can't see you. Sister.
1 minute. I think you can see me now.
Good
Yes,
morning,
sister.
Yes, sister. Yes, sister.
Yes, sorry for the technical trouble. I'm very happy to see all of you here for this alumni meet. I think now we are more in number than it would have been if it would have been in person, no? And first of all, I like to congratulate the team, the core team for this alumni meet, heading with Umera and all the core team members for organizing this alumni meet. And we have eminent personalities to talk among us about their experience in our college. And I think we need to thank the coronavirus for giving us this opportunity of meeting virtually. Because if it would have not been corona, then all along you all have to travel over to the college, and coming to the college would have been difficult, and the number would have also been less. But now we have plenty of you joining in, and this has made us also possible to have frequent meeting with our alumni association of the foreign countries also, and that has created a great opportunity to take the alumni meet to the next level. And now it is again, it is just only a beginning of this alumni meet. Now it is not only 82. I think it is 82 members are there in the meeting, and I think at least 1/3 will be our own staff who have been alumni here. So that will be, the rest of you are from the. I mean, if you all are not working here and you all are from outside. Now this must not be the end. No, we have. I think lakhs and lakhs of students have gone out of our college, and all of them have to participate in this meeting. That is the success of Holy Crossian, and we need to bring all of them. And you know, in 2023, we will be celebrating our centenary. And I think we have to start working from now in order to make this meeting more effective with a large number of students. And I think that meeting will be in person. By 2023, all this corona will be out, and vaccine would have been found out, and then all of us will be free from it, so that we will be able to meet for that grandeur which will be taking place in the year 2023. So now all of us know, as an alumni, each one of us, even I was an alumni of Holy Cross College. I did my BCom over here, and that all this must help us, no? That spirit must be in us, so that we bring all the people we know, all our alumni to the, we'll be making a plan for it, and then we will be coming to you all. No, you are the only hope, no? You are the loop through whom we have to collect other people. So we need to collect all, so try to collect the people of our student, all our alumni. First of all, take all your own friends. Then from them, we move on to the next circle, and it have to go on like that till we collect everybody. No? So that, I don't know many, that day I attended one refresher course in Kerala. Of course, that also was online only. We cannot go there because of corona. And one resource person came over there, and we were asked to introduce. So we were introducing ourselves, and I told I am from Holy Cross College, and he was so happy. He said, my mother studied here, and now she is no more. She used to talk about Holy Cross a lot. And when as soon as you said you are from Holy Cross, I'm so happy, as though I have seen my mother. So that feeling, that feeling of nostalgia is always there in each one of us. Once we hear the word, many of them used to tell, we pass through this college, and every time we look inside, we are so happy to see our college there, and we remember the days where we spent our happy hi-fi life, and a free life here. We had a very free life in the college where nowhere else we'll get it. And that will always I think will bring you all here again, once again, here every year to join us. And of course, we were planning to have our alumni meet as department-wise as we had previous years also. So kindly do join for those meetings, and try to bring your own department members, and as many as possible, so that this alumni meet has a meaning. It is meaningless when we don't participate. And being the alma mater, it is our duty to participate in such type of meeting, especially the second week or second Saturday of every December. And that is taking place with the help of a dedicated band of staffs in our college. They do the work, and everything comes up. And so I thank you all, first of all, for coming here once again for the meeting, spending your precious time in front of the, most of you would have been sitting in front of it only whole day, but even setting apart some time for us to be among us for this meeting. And also I request you all to contribute as much as you could to the college. You can be the resource person for our students. You can contribute some amount to educate the poor students of our college. And of course, many things are there. When you have your department meeting, you can speak in that meeting, and then try to come out with a solid, concrete suggestions, so that it will help our college to grow, and it will help our college to be taken to the next level. So thank you very much once again, and we are happy to meet you all. We'll meet often. Thank you.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister. Thank you for your blessings and wishes. One of the most courageous things you can do is to identify yourself, know who you are, what you believe in, and where you want to go. I would like to invite one such courageous person, our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Neela Gangadharan, retired IAS, former Chief Secretary, Government of Kerala, to address the gathering. Ma'am, kindly unmute, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you for your kind words. And Reverend Sister Christina, Bridget, Dr. Sudarkodi, Dr. Umaira Begum, Dr. Jayashree, and all the alumni who have gathered around the computers and the phones today. Um, I'm very honored to be invited for this meeting. All of you would be in different fields, some of you very eminent professionals, some of you academics, some of you wonderful housewives, but we all belong to the Holy Cross family, and we have all imbibed many of the virtues and the principles that this college had, taught us. I was in the Holy Cross premises for nearly 10 years. I did my 11th standard in the Holy Cross High School. Then from my pre-university to my post-graduation, I studied in the college. Then I did 2 years of lecturing in the Department of Economics. So from the age of 15 to the age of 23, I was in the college, in the premises as such. So I have had very long experience with that institution, both as a student and as the staff. And I treasure those experiences and those days very much. As somebody pointed out in the welcome speech, alma mater means a nourishing mother in Latin. Most of us during our formative years spend better part of our time in the institutions. We spend comparatively lesser time in the house and more time in the school and the colleges. And we interact with people from all walks of life. We interact with the elders, the teachers, we interact with our own contemporaries, we interact with students coming from richer families, students coming from poorer families. So it's a education is just not only the what they teach you in the classroom. The human interaction is so much in a school and college. That's why I pity when they say that the future of education is online, because in online, how much can you interact? That human interaction is completely gone. To see, to feel the emotions, those are lost. Of course, there are a lot of advantages, as Reverend Sister pointed out, that our outreach can be better. We can reach out to a lot of people, a lot of information can be given, but then the human touch, the kind of experience you get in human interactions, that is something that we lose when we have everything online, which we gained a lot in our time because we had no internet, we had nothing. Our information is what the teachers tell us, the knowledge they give, and then all our effort used to be in the library. We used to go to the books, we used to refer, and we used to really spend a lot of time after school hours and college hours in the library. So our time was different. Not that I'm saying this time is anything bad. I'm not the type who would say that the younger generation is any less than the older generation. We all have our own times, and we all change, and change is very, very essential to human beings, and we have to adapt and adopt. But I think what I found in my experience is that, as I said, in the formative years, what we imbibe from the institution is even much more than what we get even from the families. Because of course our families, our parents till about the age of 5 or 6 really instill in us certain core values, and they continue to instill in us, continue to encourage us, continue to support us. That is very, very important. The institutions also play a very high important role in shaping us, in giving us the courage, in giving us, most importantly in my experience, I found that discovering your potential also. I was not a very confident person to begin with, but I remember my teachers, my sister Helen, who used to be the head of the department at that time in economics, how kind she was. She used to keep on prodding me. She used to push me into debates, participating in debates. She used to compel me to participate. Somehow, if your parents do not have the time to, unlike these days, our parents were not so clued up on, giving us so much training, or, taking us here and there and all that. The modern parents are tremendous. They really do all that for the children. But In our days, it was not so. So the institution played a very, very important role, not only in educating us, but is also helping us realize our potential, that we could do something. We can be, we can be a debater, we can be confident, we can go with confidence. And at that time, I remember during an Independence Day, I was asked to address a big gathering in the Maidan in St. Joseph's College, which is boys' college, men's college. Even now it continues to be so. And I was so scared because I was just about 18, and to face a whole sea of, boys who would be heckling and say, teasing you or whatever, you don't know, because those days the kind of the boy girl relationship was not so easy as now. We were not on talking terms. We used to be separate classes and all that. But then my sister Helen said, no, you have to go and you have to give a speech because our college has to participate. And I went and did it. And there was not much of heckling. There was a pin drop silence. They listened to my speech for about 10 to 15 minutes. I gave a speech. So what I'm saying is that things that you think would be impossible is made possible by the encouragement given by our teachers. And I owe it to Holy Cross that they helped me realize my potential. As I said, I was there for about 2 years working as lecturer, but I got a bit restless. I loved teaching, and I loved especially teaching the poorer children. I used to take special classes for all the Tamil medium girls because they used to find it very difficult to, I was teaching economics, of course, and they used to find it very difficult to switch from their one medium to the other in English. So I used to sit in the evening and I used to teach them, explain to them, and I was very proud when that entire class got, 100% pass in economics in the university exam. And those were absolutely wonderful moments of satisfaction when you teach. It's one of the noblest things that one can do. But somehow I was a bit restless for a bigger canvas, and then I took the IAS exam. With no coaching, nothing. A friend of mine and I used to sit after college hours, after lecturing, and go through the 15 years papers. I used to rush to Madras to write the exam and get back to Trichy the same night by Pandian Express, and then take the classes next day. So that is how I did. But somehow I got in, and I was allotted to Kerala cadre. I belong to Tamil Nadu, but I was allotted to Kerala cadre. And Kerala, even at that time, was one of the most educated, most aware, and extremely and very simple administration. Unlike rest of the country, the administration was not very top heavy. There were not very many frills to what like the kind of what they call in Tamil, the panta was not there. It is all. You are just an officer, and you're there as a civil servant, so you serve the people. So it was very nice for me in a way, because I also had that same kind of the sense of serving the poor, and not thinking that we are something different, heaven born, because we have written an exam and we have passed, and we are in the civil service. So in my view, I could only share a few experiences, which basically where basically my learning in the college really helped me to show my mettle and be appreciated during my tenure as an officer. I still remember when I was assistant collector under training, that was our first thing that we do. After training in the academy in Mussoorie, which is about a year, we are sent to the field. And the field is the state to which you are allotted. And I was allotted Kerala cadre, so I went to Palakkad, because Palakkad had a little bit of Tamil speaking people also. So the government thought that I could get into the groove faster there because I'm Tamil speaking. And I went there. And that was, the emergency was declared at that time. And so I had to, you won't believe, now nobody believes that all of us those days in Kerala, we used to travel by bus to the village or for any work that we have to do. We are attached to different departments. So I was asked to do a village training in a border border village, that is Palakkad and Tamil Nadu border village, and when I went there as a trainee, I went only in a bus, and I went and I used to do the survey in the village. I recalled the surveys we used to do in Holy Cross College under the National Service Scheme and all that. So I went to door, and I saw that there was severe discrimination against the scheduled castes. I was very surprised that in a state like Kerala, it was happening. And since it was the emergency time and it was 20-point program was there, I immediately reported back to the collector. I made a report. I felt furious that they were asked, they were not allowed to enter the tea shop. There was a separate well for them. They cannot take water from the common well. So I went and reported to my collector, who was a very fine person. So immediately under emergency, the people who were doing this were arrested. And I was completely, the next time I went to the village, I was completely boycotted by all the rich, all the landed gentry there. They said to this lady, nobody should speak to this lady because she's a troublemaker and she's doing this. So the sense of that outrage and feeling for the poor, that was something that from the beginning, the charity, the charitable, see, even sisters today said, how we need to help the poor students. It's something that is instilled in you in most of the educational institutions, and especially so by Holy Cross. And so I felt good. Of course, I was reprimanded. I was sort of boycotted by the village, but I was appreciated by the government for the bold step I took, despite the political and the financial clout all these people had. Similarly, another incident that really touched my heart, where I was in service, is the big accident that took place. A train accident took place in a place called Peruman when I was collector, Koyalon. Now it is called Kollam. The Island Express that was coming from Bangalore to Trivandrum, 13 carriages fell inside the high tide, the backwater. And it was high tide, and I was just going to hand over my charge as collector, and I got the information. Can you imagine? It is 1988, no cell phones, no nothing. So, and only one ambulance in the district hospital. And when I went to the site, it was terrible, because in a high tide, people cannot survive for more than 20 minutes. And many of the AC compartments were completely shut. And we could call only the fire service. I called the Navy from Cochin, but by the time they came, the helicopter came and they had to do a recce. The frogmen came. It is the people, the people of the area, the fishermen, they did the entire rescue. I was standing there, and they brought the people and the dead bodies. And immediately the public organized. Whichever car that was going towards Kollam, they stopped. The public stopped, because we didn't have enough ambulances. This is not the modern time. No, this is 1988. So we put the people, whomever we could send, and the public there immediately organized. They put up tents in the very poorly furnished district hospital, and we had about 103 people died in that accident. One of the worst accidents Kerala has seen, or maybe even nationally one of the worst accidents. But I stood there, I don't know, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till about 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even feel that I was standing somewhere without food, without anything, because the misery and the kind of thing that you feel is so much, and the sense of service when you see the people. So the public participation, and on that day I felt that it's a kind of you are not an administrator sitting in some office, but you could feel the oneness with the people, and the townspeople sort of greeted me, as if it's something like a family. The whole town got together, and it was a sense of belonging. So that kind of sense of service and sense of feeling and the public participation is something that you really enjoy. And that basic values that you have in your system, that your hard work and your devotion and your feeling for the empathy, more than sympathy, the empathy for the people, that is something that will take you far. The government, in fact, gave me a Visishta Seva certificate for that, the government of Kerala appreciating my service. But then I would say that the service was more by all the wonderful public that did the work. I'm saying these one or two incidents because generally there is a very also there's a lot of views that people hold about government service. A general thing is that in government service we do not have the advantage like the private sector that you choose whom you want to work with. You recruit, you choose whom you want to work with. People are recruited by the Public Service Commission on some, of course, some criteria, but then shaping them, or how they will be mentally, attitudinally, how they will be, it's not in your hands, because you're going from department to department. You have uh, all kinds of people you have to deal with. So you are given a particular number of people, and you say, okay, you have to produce results, and you work. So your leadership matters, how you guide them matters, how you take it. The power of the one is very important in government service, in my view, because you do not have the freedom either to hire or fire, and you have to take the establishment as it is. And you have bosses, political bosses, who may come from different kind of backgrounds. People may have different values, and you have to adapt and adopt. And so it is not as if the entire government service. There are some people. I remember once I went to Stella Maris College in Madras, and they asked me, "Oh, madam, how do you work in a thing which is so corrupt and so bad?" I said, it is not that it is everybody is corrupt, and everybody, if everybody is so, nothing will be happening in this country. So there are good people, there are lots of good people, both at the higher level and at the lower level. But the problem is that the motivation, it is not something that where you may have highly motivated people at the top, you may be completely non-motivated people at the field level. How do you motivate them? How do you do that? It's a large animal. So that becomes a problem for government. So in my experience, I found that you don't have to be, bending backwards. I have had a lot of, differences of opinion with political bosses. I have been shifted several times. I have not cared. I have been as they said, put in a corner for years because I didn't oblige. I didn't follow what they said. But then I do appreciate that the political bosses also have their own compulsions. All of them are not something, as all these movies predict, show that they are all corrupt, they are this, that. All of them are not like that. There are a lot of well-meaning people. They have their own compulsions from their constituencies, because sometimes they are elected on a religious or a caste basis. They have commitments to their communities. So we have to appreciate that also. But then we draw a line where we can bend, and we cannot break the law, definitely not. But if it can be bent for the public good, yes, you do bend. But if it bent for a private good, no, we cannot bend. So that is the line that we draw, and we get along. So in my life, as I said, I've had ups and downs in career, but I've also done well. There are a lot of people who appreciate among politicians that if you are straightforward and you have no axe to grind, you are the best person to have. So I've gone to the highest position that an IAS officer can aspire for, a chief secretary, and then secretary to Government of India. I've had a stint in the United Nations. So you can be straightforward, you can be honest, and you can still serve your country, and you can still have the happiness that you have not done anything, that would be contrary to the kind of oath that you took when you became an IAS officer on the Constitution. So I know that all of you will have so many such experience to share. Some of you may be very professional, and this is my professional experience. Of course, as a professional, all of us have a very big problem of balancing our professional life with family life. I've had those challenges also. I've gone through the guilt phase. I've gone through all those, but our children adjust. I think our children are wiser than us. They know that their parents are committed, and they have their own role. So they know only the mother who goes to the office and sometimes doesn't come back till 12 o'clock in the night because she's held up in meetings, but they adjust. But we all do that, and I by no chance consider that the housewives are any worse off, because we have such wonderful housewives. That too, now the modern generation housewives, hats off to them. I live in a gated community, and I find these girls are tremendously talented. They are fantastic people. They have so many innovative things they do at home. It's very important that we also women look after the family and um, produce good citizens for this country. The children have to be brought up well, and I find that all women, we are all people who empower. We may empower the family, we can empower a nation, we can empower communities. So I think we all do our roles in different ways, and I don't think anybody is lesser than one. That's my feeling, and I greet you all on this grand occasion, and I'm very, very happy to see the kind of work that the Alumni Association is doing, especially of having these classes and having experts come and talk, giving career guidance to children. I think it's very, very important, because the world is becoming highly competitive, and at the right time. In our time, it was not. We never had so many choices. We had arts and science. You go to arts, you don't like maths and physics, and then otherwise you go to science. So, but but now the choice is wide. So they are very confused also in many ways as to what to do, what will have the prospects. So career guidance, guidance for entrepreneurial skills. We need a lot of entrepreneurs. We need a lot of skilled workers in India. Our biggest problem as a country is that we are not able. We are suffering now. All the farm bill and everything. Why we are suffering? Because our skills are not improved in the rural areas. If there are skilled people, they can easily shift also jobs. But people are tied to land because not enough skills are there. So we need a lot of skilling in this country. So skill development and other things that you're doing in the Alumni Association, I'm extremely glad to know about it. I was a wanderer all these years. I've been wandering all over the country and abroad. So I have not been able to come to Holy Cross and be there. But now that I'm in Chennai, probably I could also visit and participate in some of your activities, which I'll be very glad to do. My old parents still live in Trichy, so it's a place where I come to often, so I'll be glad to be associated. I wish the Alumni Association all the very best in their efforts, the principal and extremely the great staff who are doing all this, and I was so happy to go through this nice songs and things which you don't hear in any of in the administrative circles and all that. In the academic world, it's so nice, all these prayers and things that we hear. So all the best to all of you, and thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your experiences. You are a strong, smart, bold, fierce, tough, and an amazing woman. We are very happy to know that Holy Cross played a major part in your life. Thank you so much for inspiring us, ma'am.
Thank you.
It takes a big heart to help shape young minds. I would like to invite our special invitee, Dr. Sudarkodi Kannan, Principal, Government Arts and Science College, Tondiarpet, Chennai, to address our gathering.
வணக்கத்திற்குரிய கல்லூரியின் நிர்வாகத்திற்கும் முதல்வர் அவர்களுக்கும் துணை முதல்வர் அவர்களுக்கும் தலைமை விருந்தினர் அவர்களுக்கும் அனைத்து ஆசிரியர் பெருமக்களுக்கும் குறிப்பாக எங்கள் பொருளியல் துறை தலைவர் மற்றும் பேராசிரியர் பெருமக்களுக்கும் முன்னாள் மாணவிகள் சங்க ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர் அவர்களுக்கும் இணையம் வாயிலாக இங்கே இணைந்துள்ள நம் கல்லூரியின் முன்னாள் மாணவிகள் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நான் இன்று என் தாய் வீட்டிற்கு வந்திருப்பதை போல் உணர்கிறேன். ஆகவே என் தாய்மொழியிலேயே பேசலாம் என்று நினைக்கிறேன். மற்ற மாநிலத்தவர் மன்னிக்கவும். ஏனென்றால் நான் இங்கே அறிவுபூர்வமாக பேச வரவில்லை, உணர்வு பூர்வமாக பேச விரும்புகிறேன். கல்லூரியிலே ஆண்டுதோறும் நடத்தப்படும் இந்த நிகழ்வின் மூலம் எங்களோட படித்த நண்பர்கள், ஆசிரியர்களை தொடர்பு கொள்ளும் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்துள்ளது. COVID-19 காரணமாக நேரிலே சந்திக்க முடியாத வருத்தம் எங்களுக்கு உண்டு. கல்லூரியிலே படித்து முடித்து வெளியே வந்து ஆண்டுகள் பல கடந்து விட்டன. இருந்தாலும் இன்றும் கூட சமூக ஊடகங்கள், செல்போன் மற்றும் வாட்ஸ்அப் போன்றவற்றின் மூலம் தொடர்ந்து எங்களின் நட்பினை, கல்லூரியின் மலரும் நினைவுகளை நாங்கள் பகிர்ந்து கொண்டேதான் இருக்கின்றோம். கல்லூரியில் படித்த போது நிகழ்ந்த அழகான நிகழ்வுகளை, மறக்க முடியாத நினைவுகளை பற்றி இன்றும் பேசிக்கொண்டேதான் இருக்கிறோம். கல்லூரி பருவத்திலே செய்த குறும்புத்தனங்களை மலரும் நினைவுகளாக்கி சிரித்து மகிழ்கிறோம். இந்த அழகான சூழலிலே என்னை அறிமுகப்படுத்திக் கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். சென்னை ராணிமேரி கல்லூரியில் பொருளியல் துறை தலைவராகவும் தேர்வு கட்டுப்பாட்டு அலுவலராகவும் 25 ஆண்டுகளுக்கும் மேலாக கல்வி பணியில் உள்ளேன். தற்போது அரசு கலை மற்றும் அறிவியல் கல்லூரி டாக்டர் ராதாகிருஷ்ண நகர் சென்னையிலே முதல்வராக பணியாற்றி வருகின்றேன். நான் மொத்தம் 4 கல்லூரிகளிலே படித்தேன். புதுக்கோட்டையிலே UG முடித்தேன். நம் கல்லூரியில் PG 2 ஆண்டுகள் படித்தேன். பின் சேலம் சாரதா கல்லூரியிலே MPhil பட்டப்படிப்பினையும், சென்னை மாநில கல்லூரியிலே PhD படிப்பும் முடித்துள்ளேன். ஆராய்ச்சிக்காக மாநில கல்லூரியிலே 5 ஆண்டுகள் படித்தேன். ஆனால் வெறும் பேச்சிற்காக சொல்லவில்லை. என் உயிரோடு உணர்வோடு கலந்து விட்டது நம் கல்லூரி மட்டுமே. இன்றைக்கும் எந்த கல்லூரியில் படித்தீர்கள் என்று யாராவது கேட்டால் ஹோலி கிராஸ் காலேஜ் திருச்சி என்று தலை நிமிர்த்தி பெருமையோடு சொல்வேன். அந்த அளவிற்கு நம் கல்லூரி எனக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுத்தது ஏராளம். நகர்ந்தால்தான் நதி அழகு, வளர்ந்தால்தான் செடி அழகு, முயன்றால்தான் மனிதன் அழகு என்பதற்கேற்ப முயற்சி செய்ய கற்றுக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. சிறந்த குறிக்கோளை அடைவதற்காக மனிதனால் செய்யப்படும் முயற்சியே பிற்காலத்தில் மற்றவர்களால் படிக்கப்படும் என்று வாழ்க்கையில் குறிக்கோளின் அவசியத்தை சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. மூச்சு விடுபவன் எல்லாம் மனிதன் அல்ல, முயற்சி செய்பவனே மனிதன் என்பதையும் சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. வெற்றிக்கும் தோல்விக்கும் சிறு வித்தியாசம்தான். கடமையை செய்தால் வெற்றி, கடமைக்கு செய்தால் தோல்வி என்பதால் கடமையை கடுமையாக்கி வெற்றியை எமதாக்கியது எங்கள் கல்லூரி. தன்னம்பிக்கை என்னும் ஆயுதம் மட்டும் நம்மிடம் இருந்துவிட்டால் முடிக்க முடியாத விஷயம் என்று எதுவும் இந்த உலகில் இருக்காது. வெற்றி என்னும் உயரத்தை அடைய ஏணியாக இருக்கும் ஆயுதம்தான் தன்னம்பிக்கை. அதை எப்போதும் வளர்த்து கொள்ள சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. தீயவற்றை எதிர்க்கும் துணிவை கற்றுக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. நற்பண்புகளை கற்றுக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. சமுதாயத்தின் மேம்பாட்டிற்கும் வளர்ச்சிக்கும் உதவ வேண்டும் என்ற உயர் பண்புகளை சொல்லிக் கொடுத்ததும் நம் கல்லூரி. மேலும் சமூக நடத்தை, ஆன்மீக நாட்டம், கலாச்சாரிய பாரம்பரியங்கள் என அடுக்கிக் கொண்டே போகலாம். பண்பெனப்படுவது பாடறிந்து ஒழுகுதல் என்பது தமிழ் வாக்கு. கரடு முரடான வாழ்க்கையில் இருந்து பண்பாடு பெருகி வளர்ந்து விரிந்து சிறப்பான ஆளுமையை கொண்டவராகவும் சிறப்பான வாழ்க்கை வாழ்பவராகவும் இருப்பவர் பண்பாடு உள்ளவர் என்று கருதப்படுகிறார். ஒவ்வொரு மனிதனும் ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட பண்பாட்டு சூழலிலே பிறக்கின்றான். அது அவனுக்கு சரியான முன்மாதிரியான நடத்தை பண்புகளையும் மதிப்புகளையும் வழங்குகிறது கல்வி. அத்தகைய பண்பாட்டை கல்வியின் மூலம் சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. உடல், மனம், ஆன்மா இம்மூன்றையுமே ஒரு சேர வளர்ப்பது கல்வி என்கிறார் காந்தியடிகள். அதுபோல தன்னை உணர்தல் கல்வி என்பதை எங்களுக்கு உணர்த்தியது நம் கல்லூரி. கல்வி என்பது வலிமையும் உணர்வும் மிக்கது. சரியான வழிகாட்டுதலும் மேற்பார்வையும் தேவைப்படும் செயல். சரியான வழிகாட்டுதல் இன்றி கல்வி தன்னுடைய இலக்கை அடைய இயலாது. நோக்கங்களை நிறைவேற்றாத பயன் குன்றிய கல்வியை பாரதியார் இவ்வாறு இகழ்ந்துரைக்கிறார். முன்னோக்கு கணிதம் 12 ஆண்டு பயில்வர், பின் கார்கொள் வானிலோர் மீனினை தேர்ந்திலார். அணிசை காவியம் ஆயிரம் கற்கினும் ஆழ்ந்திருக்கும் கவியுளம் காண்கிலார். வணிகமும் பொருள் நூலும் பிதற்றுவார், வாழும் நாட்டில் பொருள் கிடல் கேட்டிலார். கனியும் ஆயிரம் சாத்திர நாமங்கள் சொல்லுவார், என் குணப்பயன் கண்டிலார் என்று இகழ்ந்துரைக்கிறார். அவ்வாறு இல்லாமல் முழுமையான கல்வியை, பயனுள்ள கல்வியை எங்களுக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது நம் கல்லூரி. கற்பிக்கும் ஆசிரியரின் ஆளுமை கற்போரது ஆளுமையில் மாற்றத்தை ஏற்படுத்த வல்லது. இதனை அறிந்தே அறிவுசார் ஆசிரிய பெருமக்கள் மூலம் எங்கள் ஆளுமையை மாற்றியது எங்கள் கல்லூரி. எங்கள் அக அறிவை மேம்படுத்தியது நம் கல்லூரி. எத்துணை ஆளுமை மிக்க எங்கள் ஆசிரியர்கள். ராணி மேடம் தலைமையிலே ரூபி மேடம், மீனா மேடம், அழகான மரியா மேடம், ராஜி மேடம், ராதா மேடம், ஷாம்லா மேடம், சாவித்ரி மேடம், வல்சம்மா மேடம், தற்போது பணியாற்றும் ஷமீம் மேடம், இப்படி எத்துணை பேர் எங்களுக்கு பாடம் நடத்தினார்கள், எங்களுக்கு வழிகாட்டினார்கள். ஆன்மேரி மேடம் லாஜிக் சொல்லிக் கொடுக்கும் காட்சி இன்றும் எங்களுடைய கண்களிலே நிற்கிறது. மறக்கவே முடியாத ஆளுமை அவர்கள். இவர்களின் ஆளுமையிலும் வழிகாட்டுதலிலும் வளர்ந்தவர்கள் நாங்கள். காகிதமாய் வந்த எங்களை காவியமாய் மாற்றியது நம் கல்லூரி. பெண் என்பவள் சவால்களையும் தடைகளையும் சந்திக்க வேண்டியிருக்கும். இதனை தகர்த்தெறிந்து சாதனை படைக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி எங்கள் ஆளுமையை வளர்த்தது நம் கல்லூரி. ஆகவேதான் இன்றைக்கு நாங்கள் அத்துணை தடைகளையும் எதிர்த்து நின்று துணிவோடு இந்த உலகிலே பீடு நடை போட்டு வலம் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம் என்று சொன்னால் மிகையாகாது. இறுதியாக ஒன்றை மட்டும் சொல்லிக் கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். எத்துணை பேருக்கு இந்த பாக்கியம் கிடைத்திருக்கும் என்று தெரியாது. நம் கல்லூரி முதல்வர் அவர்கள் கூட தற்போது குறிப்பிட்டார்கள். என்னுடைய அம்மாவும் இந்த கல்லூரியின் மாணவிதான். நான் சிறு வயதாக இருக்கும் போதே நம் கல்லூரிக்கு அழைத்து வந்து மிகவும் பெருமையோடு என்னுடைய கல்லூரி என்று காண்பித்துள்ளார். ஆகவேதான் நான் ஆரம்பத்திலே கூறினேன், இது என் தாய் வீடு என்று. இந்த அருமையான வாய்ப்பினை எனக்கு அளித்த கல்லூரி முதல்வர் அவர்களுக்கும், பொருளியல் துறை தலைவர் முனைவர் செந்தாமரை அவர்களுக்கும், முன்னாள் மாணவர்கள் சங்க ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர் அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய உளங்கனிந்த நன்றிகளை கூறிக்கொண்டு விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
வானவில்லாய் நினைவுகள் வந்து மறைந்தாலும் வண்ணங்கள் மனதில் பதிந்து விடுகிறது என்பதை நிரூபித்த எங்கள் சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. It is the time to rewind your college days. Today, we picked up those threads and continued the tradition of our alumni meet so that we can weave your precious memories again. With great enthusiasm and excitement, we request you all to share your experience of the outside world with us. How far has this foundation by this wonderful college has taken you in life? Dear Holy Crossians, you can unmute and share your memories with us.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am.
I am Subha Selvam, alumni. Hello?
Thank you for joining us, ma'am.
Shall I talk?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
I am.
Ma'am?
I think there's...
Ma'am, I think there's a problem, ma'am.
Yes, Amy ma'am, maybe we can go to, I think one
The next
another ma'am also has,
Yes,
unmuted
ma'am.
herself. Maybe we can have this ma'am, Miss Subachellu ma'am, later.
Okay, ma'am. I think Miss Geeta, ma'am.
Uh, just to tell that I'm very happy to be here. And I was so happy because just a couple of days before, Sarah Samuel, she used to be Sarah Margaret Punita Raj, who was part of our college mate. She sent us the invite, and that's how I knew. So I didn't even know that I'll be part of this meeting today, and I'm not prepared. But I'm telling you, it's been such a great experience being at Holy Cross and having with people making everlasting friendship, be through a lot of things in our lives, from being really young girls becoming blossoming into people who have responsibilities and greater missions in life. Currently, I work with an NGO, and I've worked in the past with people living with HIV and AIDS. And I think that has been my work. And I think working with communities, working with services is some of the things that has been inculcated in the at Holy Cross. So I'm sure that we had a really great group of people and great set of friends we got from Holy Cross, which I'm very, very thankful. And I see some of them here, like Sarah has always been my friend. I don't it is not that we were separated after that. We've been in touch ever since. And Banu, we've been in touch. But rest of them, I think, though we've been we haven't been seeing them, it's nice to see all of them and to listen to people share their experiences. And I think it's been really wonderful to get back to something like this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
No?
Sharmila, ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
We can
audible.
hear you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
A very good morning to beloved sisters and the committee who organized for this wonderful alumni meet. First of all, I have to thank I am Dr. Sharmila Banu, head Department of Zoology at NKR Government Arts College for Women, Namakkal. Right now, I'm working over there for around 12 years. Previously, I worked in Bishop Iber. Then I got experience in Muthemal for around 5 years. Totally, I'm having around 18 years in service. So all these services are credited because of this HCC. I learned all steps. That is, I'm climbing around 18 years because of this HCC. I can say proudly because each and every steps, each and every part of my life, I learned from Holy Cross. The first thing I learned is without hard work, so we cannot success. So the most important thing I learned from Holy Cross is hard work. So I was being the head of the department. I was training my students to do the hard works. I was keep on saying to my students, do the hard work and get the success. So each and every part of my life is because of HCC, no. In that age, we cannot say whether it is correct or wrong. So that we can right now we can take some decisions, strong decisions in both in academic as well as in family. So all these credits and all these things we learned from the Holy Cross College. So I was very much proud to be a Holy Cross alumni. And last year I got the Best Teacher Award from Periyar University. So this Best Teacher Award is also, I can say that these are the things I learned from Holy Cross, that is especially from my department, Holy Cross Zoology Department. So in our senior staffs, every senior staff trained me in such a way, in such a way we stay trained in such a way we can till now in university, this year also I'm going to get a best researcher award of 2020. No, they are going to announce shortly. So these are the things because of Holy Cross I was achieved. And another thing I can say, this wherever I was going as a resource person, no, they will be knowing my address and everything. After that, they will be first they will be asking the thing, you are of which product. So I'll be saying I am from Holy Cross College, Trichy. So that gives me a pleasure to share in this alumni meet. So I can say that because of this HCC only, I can be like this. So I feel it was, yeah, I can say because of this Holy Cross, I am proud to say that I'm a Holy Cross alumni students. Thank you for giving this opportunity to share my views and ideas towards this alumni meet. Thank you for all, again, to the beloved my sisters and the head of the Department of Zoology and organizer for giving me a wonderful opportunity to share this my views in alumni meet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations, Sharmila, for your achievements as a best teacher and a best researcher. We are really proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hello all. This is
Hello, ma'am.
Sri from Germany.
Yeah.
Can I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It is very nice to see you all here. It's really exciting. So I got up so early from Germany at 5:30 to join the meeting. So it's my first meeting in over the years. I studied BSc Chemistry from 93 to 96. Umera is my proud classmate as a group friend. And we did learn a lot of things from college, particularly the studies as well as the fine arts. So Holy Cross gave a very good platform in all the senses for us to bring out the best in us. So thank you, college, and thank you, the teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for getting up so early to join us. This shows how much you love Holy Cross, ma'am.
Thank you, Ranjani. Thank you from Umera. And you've kept your promise.
Ma'am, shall I join?
Yes, Satyabha, ma'am. Yes, Satyabha, ma'am, you can.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Sister Christina Bridget, Principal Sudarkodi, and respected Neela Gangadharan ma'am, and the organizing team members, and all the alumni friends. I'm Dr. Satyabama. I did my post-graduation in the tenure of 1994 to 1996 in Holy Cross. Only 2 years I were there in Holy Cross. I stayed in the Shanti Illam. A very short span of time I had there. I used to long that I missed a long period. Would have been there in Holy Cross. Such a very good institution which directly or indirectly molded my personality. Here, remembering those unforgettable days, I did my MSc. I started my MSc in the year 1994 and I completed by 1996. In the last second year, I appeared for state level eligibility test along with a group of my friends, and I cleared the SLET exam. I don't know the value of it, sir. Just like a fun, and as usual, we wrote the exam. and I cleared it. In those days, I don't know, I'm not that much aware or of the importance of a government job too. And after clearing the SLET exam, following it, TRB, Teachers Recruitment Board exam was called off. So I completed my PG and cleared the SLET, and I appeared for TRB too. And I cleared it. So I had only MSc and SLET and TRB. In due course of time, I was called for a very short time to work in my department, that is zoology department. Really, I'm indebted to all my teachers, my heads of the departments of zoology department. Dr. Magdalene ma'am was our head of the department, and my class teacher, Rajati ma'am, Fatima Nizam ma'am, Dr. Letti, Daisy, Dr. Daisy, Dr. Agnes, Dr. Jaimani, Dr. Shagutala ma'am, and at present working, Iona ma'am. So each one who were there and who are at present too were the instrument behind my success. So I cleared the SLET and I cleared the TRB, and I was working there in Holy Cross for 2.5 months. And I called for an interview for the government service. But I was in a perplexed stage. I don't want to move into a government service. Really, I want to be there in Holy Cross. I want to continue my research and my career there in Holy Cross. But I appeared for the interview and I got through it and got my appointment in Pudukkottai Government Arts College. Even after getting my appointment order, I was talking with my teachers and telling the very same thing. Ma'am, miss, I don't want to go there. I want to be in Holy Cross itself. I want to pursue my doctorate and my research, and I want to be here itself. That is the thing I told. But they said, you don't know what you've gained. So you move there. If you want to do your research, you can carry out. They guided me. They advised me. And then I moved and joined my government service in the year 1998 in Pudukkottai Government College. And after then, I switched on to Dindikkal Government Arts College and crossed 22 years of service in Government College. But what I have gained apart from this, what I've gained from Holy Cross is, just like Sudarkodi ma'am said, a similar way. I did only PG, but I gained a lot there. The communication skill, either in English or in Tamil, how to communicate clearly, and how a teacher should communicate in a classroom, how they should keep the students in a captive audience, and how we should enter into the classroom, how punctual we should enter into the classroom. Once a teacher leaves the classroom, another one will be standing near the door. We used to watch. The time when it's about to complete the hour, the another teacher will be standing near the classroom. So we'll be watching that. So that we have gained. How much dedication, how much sincerity a teacher should be. A teaching profession should symbolize for the forthcoming students. So that punctuality, that sincerity, that dedication, that commitment, that sincere efforts for each and everything, for the practicals, how earlier they used to plan, and everything, that devoted work, this I have earned from Holy Cross. Really, I feel proud to be a Holy Crossian. Just like Sharmila Banu, ma'am from Namakkal College said, wherever we go, they used to ask me, from which institution you came? I used to say simply, as Trichy Holy Cross. Really, it is an indirect instrumental key which molded me, which succeeded me, which indirectly conditioned me to be a sincere worker. In my government service career, I have done a lot of administrative work like UGC coordinator for my institution, RUSA coordinator, IQAZ coordinator, and NAC coordinator. Even we are moving to the third phase for our institution. So when we are preparing the self-study report, we used to refer the Holy Cross SSR. And I used to wonder how many functions are being organized, how many meetings are being organized, how many online, offline works are being organized periodically. It's a longing feel for me that I have missed, really. So, and one more thing I want to add is, when I was staying in Shanti Illam as a housemate, Tamil professor, Dr. Amarjyoti ma'am, was staying there too. She used to guide me to participate in oratorical contest in Tamil language, in Tirukural competition. And I have participated and won a lot of prizes and certificates. Apart from winning certificates and prizes, that have given me the courage and the confidence and to explore the hidden talents of an individual. So, rightly I said, this is not the institution to teach the curriculum alone, the values of spirituality, the devotion, the discipline, and the sharing of thankness. And as a small token of humor or a token of remembrance, when as a hostelate, the food is also an important component for the hostelate. Sundays, non-veg and veg will be divided. Those who want to move on to the non-veg, they'll be moving. And those who want to stick on to the vegetarian, they'll be moving to the vegetarian mess. So when we want to go to vegetarian, we'll be provided the yam chops. So that will be very tastier. Curd rice, that combination will be given. Sambar and everything, but that yam chops is a unique one. So we used to ask more for the yam chops. And we girls always when we go behind that. So after coming into the marriage life and doing cooking, we used to give a comment. We can't get that taste of yam chops. And still when we are doing certain things, when we are preparing certain things, our thoughts are lingering and it is moving around Holy Cross. It has become a part and parcel of our life. Of course, we have missed the former alumni meet due to some other reasons. But really, it's a very good opportunity for me to participate in this online virtual alumni meet. And I had to convey a small thanks or special thanks to my friend, Dr. Bojin, who is at present working in Zoology Department, Holy Cross College. Really, I am indebted to all my respected heads of the departments, professors who guided, molded me to stand like this and to travel. Thank you, one and all, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Satyababa, for taking us down the memory lane and how the values you learned in Holy Cross molded you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Emima, if there are no more papers. Yes, someone is joining us.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Helen?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Helen Edward, Erin Edward's mother.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, sisters. Good morning, Mr. Principal, And good morning, Subha ma'am, Vanoli Akka, my super senior. I'm Dr. Helen Edward, working as an assistant professor in diet Trichy. And I'm from zoology department. I studied there from 82 to 85. Proud student of Sedona. And what I am today is because of Holy Cross only. So most of my seniors and juniors shared their views. I still tell about the Miss Friday rasam, that cutlet, etc., etc. I'm having a very good supper with my department. We have one senior Holy Cross alumni zoology group. So every day we get information about my professors and my friends. And I, being a teacher educator, I used to give training for the students, teachers, BOs, DOs, and all. So what I am today is because of Holy Cross and Sister Donna, who molded me in all the way. And before my marriage, I worked as a PG zoology teacher, that is PG biology teacher in Army Public School, Udhampur, Jammu, Kashmir. That time Sister Donna only encouraged me. And my best wishes to all the alumni. And I don't know whether Shubha Silva ma'am, Vanali Akka, I'm Helen Paul, Helen Edward from our Holy Cross. Actually, I was a alumni secretary when Subha ma'am was the president. I think 2002, 2003. Then when I moved to government service, I couldn't get time to attend the alumni meet. Anyhow, congratulations. And what I wanted to tell were shared by my other alumni. So God bless you all. And even in the form I just mentioned, if you want anything, if you want me to give training for the students like what do you call soft skill, life skill, I'm ready to come. And I'm, as others said, my grandmother studied, my cousins all studied in Holy Cross, and my daughter too studied there. Just she finished her physics, BSc physics in our college, Erin Edward, and she has joined in MSc medical physics. So thank you one and all. God bless you. Thank you, Sister Bridget. She was my immediate senior. Thank you one and all. Thank you. And thank you, Shubha ma'am. Hope to get your number soon. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. What you said is so true, ma'am. What we are today is because of Holy Cross. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Umaira, ma'am?
Emima, I think Subha ma'am cannot join with us. I think she's
Okay,
trying,
ma'am.
but she's not able to. So maybe we can move to the next session, next part of it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you all for sharing your memories with us. Even though we are grown-ups, we should never stop having fun. It's game time. I would like to invite Sister Jasmine, Assistant Professor of Visual Communication, Miss Edel, and Miss Mercy, Assistant Professors of Computer Science, to kindly take over.
Thank you, Emima ma'am. These days, games have become an essential part of our lives. Dear alumni, here is an interesting game to entertain you. Are you ready? Yes.
The complex number?
Yes, sister.
Is my slide visible to you?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
So here is an interesting game connection to you, dear alumni. There are 3 rounds. The first round is proverbs, second round is movies, and the third round is cine songs. And each round consists of 5 questions. You will be given 30 seconds to find the answer for each question. Dear alumni, Kindly unmute yourself when you want to answer the questions. Is it clear to you? Shall we start?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. The first round is Proverbs. So this round consists of both Tamil and English proverbs. Let's go. ஒரு தமிழ் பழமொழி.
ஆலை இல்லாத ஊருக்கு இலுப்பைப்பூ சக்கரை.
No.
ஆலை இல்லாத ஊருக்கு இலுப்பைப்பூ சக்கரை.
Sorry, it's a wrong answer. Seconds are going. Can anybody?
கற்றது கைமண்ணளவு, கல்லாதது உலகளவு.
No. The right answer is உயிர் கொடுப்பான் தோழன். Thank you. Here is an English proverb. "15 seconds or more." It's an English proverb. Most familiar one. Can anyone?
Action speaks louder than words.
Yes, you're right. Very good. Super. Thank you. Action speaks louder than words. It's a Tamil proverb.
யானைக்கு காலம் வந்தால் பூனைக்கும் காலம் வரும்.
Super. Very good, ma'am. Very good. யானைக்கு ஒரு காலம் வந்தால் பூனைக்கு ஒரு காலம் வரும். Next. It's an English proverb. You might have seen this proverb in an advertisement. Most familiar one. You might have seen this proverb in an advertisement. So the answer is
Don't judge.
Yes, right. Very good. Thank you. Next, it's a Tamil proverb. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. What's your name? Yes. Thank you. Very good. வல்லவனுக்கு புல்லும் ஆயுதம். Next, movies now. It's a Tamil movie.
எண்ணெய் ஊத்துறீங்க.
No. Related to friendship. It's a friendship movie. It's a friendship movie. The answer is Retd. It's like an old movie. If there are elderly people, they can find out. It's an old movie.
வானமே எல்லை.
No. No. Yes, it's உயர்ந்த மனிதன்.
Okay.
Next, I think it's very simple to find out. A popular movie. It's a Tamil movie.
Talabadi.
Yes, very good. Right. Very good, ma'am. Super. Thank you. Answer is Talabadi. Here also a Tamil movie, but it's a recent movie. Can anyone find? Yes. Seconds are going. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yes, very good. Super, ma'am. Super. Fantastic. Natte Tunai.
Thank you.
Yes. Here is also a Tamil movie. Now. Yes, yes, somebody is saying yes. Yes, ma'am, somebody is saying you're right. Yes, ma'am, you're right, ma'am, you're right. Very good, ma'am, thank you. It's Dheeran Adhigaram Ondu. Next round is songs. It's a Tamil song. Of course, all songs are Tamil songs only. Can you guess the song related to friendship?
நண்பனை பார்த்த தேதி மட்டும்.
Wow, great. Super, ma'am. Very good, ma'am. Thank you, Kirtana. நண்பனை பார்த்த தேதி மட்டும் ஒட்டிக்கொண்டது ஞாபகத்தில். Next also a friendship song. Can you guess? Yes, yes, yes. Who's the dancer? Super, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. You're right. அந்த நாள் ஞாபகம் நெஞ்சிலே வந்ததே நண்பனே. Yes. This is the most famous song in recent days. You can find it easily. It's the most famous song. And during the NAC period, this song was dedicated towards the principal. Yes, you're right. Yes, thank you. Next. It's to find out the answer. Yes. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. You're right, ma'am. Who's this answer? Yes, ma'am. You're right. You're right. Super. Very good, ma'am. Thank you. Yes. Next. It's also a friendship song. A most famous song. Familiar song only. Friendship song. Famous for friendship. The answer is Taxi, Taxi, Nanba, Nee or Ilavasa Taxi. So congratulations to all the participants and winners too. Thank you all for your active participation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sister Jasmine, Miss Edel, and Miss Mercy for this interesting game. As all good things come to an end, and only with gratitude life becomes rich, I request Miss Auxilia, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, to propose the order of science.
The best and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by heart. Thank you as one such prayer among them. I consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed this general alumni meet of Holy Cross College as a memorable and successful event. The first and foremost, I would like to thank God Almighty for His powerful blessings showered upon us. I would like to thank our beloved secretary, Dr. Sister Niranjana Antoniswamy, for her words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy. We will ever remain grateful to you, sister. A warm thanks goes to our principal, Dr. Sister Christina Bridget, for her vision and commitment to work and its execution. High benchmark you have set for ourselves and never say die attitude. Help us to excel in all endeavor. Thank you, sister. Today, my words are not enough to express the gratitude. On behalf of our college, I would like to thank our chief guest, Ms. Neela Gangadharan, IAS retired former Chief Secretary, Government of Kerala, who graced us with her thought-provoking address, set a perfect platform for our college. I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our special invitee, Dr. Sudarkodi Kannan, Principal, Government Arts and Science College, Tondiarpet, Chennai, who spared time from her busier schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this surely be going to encourage us in our future. Thank you, madam. Nobody is bothered about an institution more than its alumni. Any institution, alumni are key to its growth. We are focused on giving a global experience to our students. Our sincere gratitude goes to all our alumni who actively participated in the alumni meet and made this event joyful one with their impressive performance and participation. An event like this cannot be happened overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires meticulous planning. We are fortunate enough to be backed by an alumni association team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their job. At this juncture, I would like to register my deep sense of gratitude to the staff members of Alumni Association of Holy Cross College for their cooperation and support in the successful completion of this general alumni meet. I would like to thank our technical team who worked behind the screen, who made this event happen. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear Holy Crossians, kindly switch on your cameras for a virtual photo session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Plus, you are on. Retd and Sugandhi also can switch on their cameras. Unmute there. Photo session.
Thank you, everyone.
So
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Let us join in
I'd
our
like to
college
thank our
anthem.
chief guest.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let us join in for our college anthem.
அங்கில்லையா பிங்க் பக்கெட் தானே பிங்க் பக்கெட் தானே நாளே வச்சுட்டு
So thank you all. I would like to thank our chief guest, Ms. Neela, Gangadharan, Dr. Sudarkodi, and all our beloved alumni who have participated and has expressed their joyous experiences and feelings. And we will surely conduct departmental meet. Some of your requests, ask for it, and surely we'll have it. And we'll be happy if you find time and join us and be with us. And alumni is actually a part of the Holy Cross College activities. So it's again a strength. So it will be a happiest moment for us if you people are always in connect with us. So thank you one and all again for being a part of this and making this occasion a grand success. I also would like to thank our dear beloved principal, Dr. Sister Christina, Bridget, and my core members and my staff representatives who are behind the screen and in front of the screen to make and organize this event a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Let the light of Holy Cross shine forever and ever by your prayers in support. Thank you, one and all. We will see you all next December. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Dear participants, kindly fill up the feedback link that is posted in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good.